In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up a VPS in Hostinger. We'll go through the process from the VPS section in your dashboard all the way to finishing the setup, so you know exactly what to click and what each option means. This is a fairly straightforward setup, but it helps to understand each choice before you continue, especially when selecting your server and operating system. To begin, log into your Hostinger account and look at the left sidebar. In that menu, find the DevTools section and click on VPS. This will take you to the area where you can manage or create virtual private servers. If this is your first time here, don't worry if the page looks a little technical. We're only focusing on the setup flow. Once you're in the VPS section, click Set up VPS. That will start the configuration process. The first thing you'll need to do is select a server. This usually means choosing the VPS plan or server instance you want to use. Take a moment here and make sure you're selecting the option that fits your needs, since this can affect your server resources and performance. When you've made your selection, click Next to continue. After that, you'll be asked to choose which operating system you want to install. This is an important step because the OS determines the environment your server will run on. Select the operating system you want, and once it's highlighted or confirmed, continue to the next part of the setup. Next, you'll need to create a root password, or optionally add an SSH key. The root password is what you'll use to securely access your server with full administrative control, so make sure you create a strong password and store it safely. If you already use SSH keys, you can choose that option instead for secure login access. Once you've entered your root password or added your SSH key, click Continue. From there, you may see the option to add additional features. These can include extra tools or setup enhancements depending on what Hostinger currently offers for VPS deployment. If any of these are useful for your project, you can add them here. If not, you can simply move on. When you're ready, click Next. At that point, your VPS setup is essentially complete. Hostinger will process the configuration based on the choices you made. One important thing to keep in mind is that if your account is not subscribed to a VPS plan, you won't be able to use this feature, and the platform will prompt you to subscribe before continuing. And that's how to set up a VPS in Hostinger.